What's up, YouTube? This is Shawboys2324, aka Henry Scarborough Jr., and this is another wrestling DVD review. This is the Attitude Era DVD. This is actually a DVD that I didn't want to get, but it came with a bundle with the Triple H DVD, so I got it. I watched it. I was actually impressed with it. With the DVD, how it is, and so yeah, let's get into the review. See the cover of I think almost everybody that was in the Attitude Era. As you can see, you don't see the WWF logo. That's why you see the green paint right here. Also known as if you remember the DX paint. I'm not necessarily a casual fan. I wasn't really. I didn't grow up. And I ain't grew up in the 90s with all the Monday Night Wars with WCW, even though that, by the way, that was actually an awesome time. Got to watch the Monday Night Wars DVD, Rise and Fall WCW DVD, and then this DVD. Gave me a whole picture of what it's like. Now we're in the PG era, and yeah, so, I mean, yeah, you always could say, it's nothing like the good old days. As you can see right here, you open it up. See on the left side, you see WC Superstars, see porta potty, caution tape, man in a binky, broken table, a slice of pie, a car, a dumpster truck. Then you see a monster truck of Austin 316. I think you see the censor sign. Open up in this way. You see DX invade. You see behind this one. You see DX invades WCW. Raw 4th 27th 1988. You see Attitude DVD this too. You see Paige and Dr. Austin. By the way, this is actually a great moment. I could watch this all day and I'll still laugh. It's hilarious. And then you see this behind this three. Rock, This Is Your Life. Mankind, aka Mick Foley. And you see The Rock right there. Mick Foley also did This Is Your Life with John Cena, if you don't remember that. You see this one. Matches on this 2, matches on this 3. This one, and also if you don't know, if you have the game WWE 13, there also has the Attitude Era mode, which follows most of these matches. Where it said the birth of the Attitude Era. I believe the Attitude Era started in 97, 98, somewhere around there. And where Vince McMahon says that things are gonna be shaked up again. No such thing as eat your vitamins and saying your prayers. Taking a shot at Hulk Hogan, by the way. God, I hate Hogan. But anyways, says that it's basically saying that there's a new attitude, there's new attitude into it. Everybody had to revamp their characters. If they didn't like it, they can hit that out the door. AKA Bret Hart, he didn't like it. Sorry, Bret Hart. By the way, he's the best technical wrestler in the world. Yeah, basically. That's what they talk about in I think it says entrance music, how everybody's entrance music was revamped due to that, and bringing more attitude, bringing life into it, and being more realism in it. D-Generation X, my favorite tag team of all time, Triple H and Shawn Michaels. This is where, like, almost every rule is basically broken, and that's a long story short. I don't want to really get into the DX stuff. Austin versus McMahon. This is how the WWE really kicked off. I believe this is where it kicked off after WrestleMania 14, I think like that's where the Vince McMahon and Austin feud started. I might be wrong on that one. How Vince McMahon hated Austin, and Austin hated McMahon. Had great Austin antagonist is Vince McMahon, and basically it's the boss versus the worker. And shows how like you could hate your boss, like things that you want to do with your boss and stuff like that. Long arching stories. This is where like storylines were basically long, built up, gave you suspense, all that stuff. Innovations. Basically talk about how they create like new matches such as like Hell in a Cell, TLC, Brawl for all that stuff. Oh wait, I almost forgot one thing. The back of it, as you can see, a car being cemented. It says, "Bust out your Austin 316 shirt, strike a 5-second pose." aka Edge and Christian. Heat up a delicious slice of pie. Countdown to Y2J all over again with the Attitude Era. Go back to the days, dysfunction, disorder, defiance, when radical anti-heroes did saying their prayers and taking their vitamins for opening a can of butt and laying the smack down. When rebels ruled the airways and PG stood for puppies and grapefruits. This three disc slobber knocker, that's what Jim Ross would say in almost every great match. By the way, Jim Ross, like great commentator, best commentator I believe in sports entertainment. By the way, best of luck in his and future endeavors. As you continue reading, it's packed with all the action that pushed censors to new limits, shattered cable TV ratings, and crushed WWE's competition like a Spanish announcers table. By the way, announcers table get broken left and right, featuring the Austin/McMahon feud, the invention of Hell in a Cell, TLC, Brawl for All, which was a fail, and revamping Stars' entrance music. All the top WWE superstars such as Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Mick Foley, all three of them, Mankind, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love. DX, Undertaker, Edge and Christian, Chris Jericho, Trish Stratus. I want to say that Trish Stratus has a child now. I wish she was back in the WWE, but she got to take care of that baby now. The McMahon, Stephanie Shane, and Vince McMahon, Kane, APA, Sable, Goldust, Val Venus, and more. This DVD is, I believe, 7 hours. This is obviously rated TV 14. Now we could go back in. New demographic. They want to reach a new audience. Not self-explanatory. Critics. Not self-explanatory. Expansion comedy. Most likely, not only that the wrestlers have to be a good wrestler, they also want to bring comedy with it. Wealth of talent. I think this is like how started where Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit got. By the way, Chris Benoit, I think he screwed himself basically with those headbutts. When you get neck surgery because of doing headbutts and all that stuff, it's best for you to stop. The world was watching how many celebrities and athletes came to see the wrestlers perform. By the way, when it says new demographic, it's talking about like college kids, basically like got people like 21 and like over and stuff like that. they were like it was basically like they would miss paying rent to watch pay-per-view. That's how big the Attitude Era was. Watershed period, how talks about how not WCW, WWE was purchased WCW, and basically what the Attitude Era was to beat WCW. And these are extras from this one. Jim Ross interviews Goldust and Merlin Raw on November 3rd, 1997. Basically, Marlena, aka Terry Runnels. Stone Cold Steve Austin throws the Intercontinental Championship off the bridge. He didn't actually throw the Intercontinental Championship. Don't like say, the Intercontinental Championship was basically buried when Stone Cold Steve Austin threw it off the bridge. No, that did not happen. He just threw an old tag belt. Soldier of Love, I forgot what this sentence. I forgot about this moment. Mystery Man presents Mankind with the WWE Hardcore Championship. Self-explanatory. Jim Ross interviews Triple H, how Triple H say he was always been put down by DX. Like, he can't take it anymore. Like, I want to be at the top. He got running and complaining, all that stuff. The evening at a family tab. I think this is where like DX was invaded by at a bar. I think APA. Attacked them. I'm not sure. Mae Young and the Acolyte Protection System, aka APA. This is where Mae Young, I had Mark Henry. At the time was a sexy chocolate gimmick. By the way, where in the world is Mark Henry at, man? We need Mark Henry to come back and beat up everybody. Basically, the dominant heel. Put him on SmackDown. Make him have the World Heavyweight Championship, man. We miss Mark Henry. Hashtag we miss Mark Henry. The Jug Band, Edge and Christian and Kurt Angle basically like dressed up as westerns. This was Judgment Day, May 21st, 2000. Triple H trains Trish Stratus how to be a wrestler. This is hilarious when Stephanie walks in and it's like, "What are you doing?" Oh my god, it's so funny. Edge Totally Awesome Birthday. Well, that's pretty explanatory. The Rock's message to his Hell in a Cell opponents, this is the moment where he makes fun of everybody, like Undertaker, Rikishi, Kurt Angle, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, and yeah, that's about it. And then that's this one, and then GTV. I forgot what that was. Mike Tyson joins DX. This is after when he appeared on Royal Rumble 1998. He basically was on Lone Man. Stone Cold got in his face, said, "You like who's the toughest guy on the planet?" Whatever. A new beginning of DX for Junior Rex. This is after when Shawn Michaels had left to get surgery on his back. I left for like 4 years. And then X-Pac came back. It was a great moment. Sable versus Marvelous Mark Merrow. And this is kind of a forgettable moment. I wish this was forgettable. Nation of Degeneration. This is freaking hilarious. I believe Triple H was dressed as a Rock. Owen Hart. I think was Road Dogg was dressed as Owen Hart. Somebody was dressed as D'Lo Brown. Somebody was dressed as Mark Henry. Like feet. Like it was freaking hilarious. I advise you to watch it. Brawl for All Raw 27, 1998. This is Bart Gunn versus Dr. Death, Steve Williams. I heard of a story saying that Dr. Death was highly recommended by Jim Ross, and he was supposed to start a rivalry with Stone Cold Steve Austin, but since Bart Gunn basically didn't like it and really knocked him out, basically that's how Brawl for All basically failed. 4 corners match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Kane and Mankind versus New Age Outlaws versus The Rock and Owen Hart. I think this was the match where in the beginning Ken Shamrock interfered and Owen Hart. I think D'Lo Brown took his place. I don't know. Kane and Mankind won the tag team championships. I think this match was before SummerSlam '98, where Undertaker versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. At the time, they held the tag team championships, but they was going in a rivalry. Kane basically didn't really do anything in this match. He just stood there and then just gave him, I think, Undertaker the choke slam or tombstone or whatever and pinned him 1, 2, 3. This is Lions Den match. Ken Shamrock versus Owen Hart. It was alright match. Ken Shamrock won SummerSlam '98. Alright. I'm surprised they didn't put Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Undertaker at SummerSlam '98, but they put this match in. But I guess that's part of the innovation thing. So, finals WWE Championship tournament: The Rock versus Mankind Survivor Series. This is where The Rock turned heel. I think it's for the first time, whatever, or the second time. Joining Vince McMahon, joining the corporation, whatever. Mankind basically is actually, if you think about it, Daniel Bryan right now is basically being treated like Mankind back in the day. So with the corporation storyline, aka administration or corporation 2.0 or whatever. So hey, it's not all that. The Rock and Undertaker versus Mankind and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I forgot who won this match. Oh wait, no. I think I forgot who won this match. But Undertaker was heel at the time. Minister of Darkness. Rock was a heel. Mankind and Stone Cold was faces. Austin gives the corporation a beer bath. This is freaking hilarious. Vince McMahon getting soaked in with beer. That was hilarious moment. WWE Championship: Undertaker versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Raw, June 28th, 1999. This is a great moment. This is also a good match too. By the way, you should never ever have the title change hands, especially if you're booking yourself in this match too. So Austin basically booked himself for the match, and he won the match. So basically, yep. Apparently, with Stone Cold, he had a long title. He had a good title reign, and in the beginning when he first won it, and then he lost to Kane at First Blood. Basically, I think everybody knew that Kane was gonna win, but everybody didn't know that Kane was gonna lose it the next night. Sorry. So yeah, pretty much. The debut of Y2J, best debut since Kane debuted against Undertaker and Shawn Michaels at Bad Blood 1997. Great cut a promo, cut off The Rock, and basically I think Jericho is basically saying that he shouldn't mess with certain things he was saying shouldn't be said to veterans who've been there for 2-3 years, something like that. This 3, D'Lo Brown versus Jeff Jarrett. If anybody cared, please leave it in a comment, because I personally did not care about either one of these people, especially Jeff Jarrett. Personally, I think Jeff Jarrett is a horrible wrestler, but that's just. And also, he was bad main eventer when he went to WCW. Lord have mercy, where had that company? I mean, look at TNA. Lord have mercy, that's a bad idea. That's a good idea gone wrong. Buried Alive match: The Rock and Mankind versus Undertaker and Big Show. This is where Stone Cold returned. after, I believe, either after when he got crippled, like I so believe got crippled by Triple H. A lot of people interfere in this match. Kane, Triple H, basically buried Mankind. Mankind. Undertaker and Big Show won the tag team championships, then Stone Cold returned. Stone Cold and Jim Ross versus Triple H and China. That was an alright match. Boss Man sympathy for the Big Show's dad. I mean, it was alright. It was like a serious moment, and then it's like, yeah. Well, I mean, God rest Paul White's soul. Paul White's dad's soul. The wedding of Stephanie McMahon and Andrew Tess Martin, aka Tess. This wedding is also freaking hilarious. How Vince McMahon said that anybody from the WWE, anybody from the locker room should not interfere, and if would, they'd be fired. But Triple H basically behind this, it was the segment where before this where Triple H Stephanie got drunk, and Triple H went into Las Vegas, hurry up and got married. So this was actually before this. So it's like you have a question: should Tess I got push? Should I push like face Triple H instead of Vince McMahon? Even though it was a good moment though. The Godfather and D'Lo Brown versus Too Cool. It was alright, man. Hardcore Holly versus Crash Holly. This is actually a good hardcore match. Hardcore Holly was jealous of his brother for holding the hardcore title. Basically, Crash Holly is basically saying, I'll defend the title 24 hours a day, 24/7, basically. WWE European Championship, Jericho versus Eddie Guerrero. God rest his soul. This is also a good match. Steel cage match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship, Rikishi versus Val Venus. Fully loaded, July 23rd, 2000. There's actually a great spot in the match. I'm not gonna say unless you watch the DVD. So, tables, ladders, and chairs for the World Tag Team Championships. Edge and Christian versus Hardy Boys versus Dudley Boys. This is like the first TLC match. This is actually the best. Well, this is actually a good best ladder match until TLC 2, and then TLC 3, and then 4, and then so on and so forth. It's a shame that WWE made a pay-per-view called TLC instead of having these matches that is very like rare stuff. Should be like a rare match, not just pay-per-view. Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Championship. Kurt Angle versus Stone Cold versus The Rock versus The Undertaker versus Triple H versus Rikishi. Armageddon, December 10th, 2000. Man, that's a mouthful. But basically, this is basically the first and last time they're going to have a 6-man in a Hell in a Cell match. Basically, the story here was Vince McMahon tried to convince the superstars not to do this match. Well, I see why, but at the same time, hey. Here's the thing. What I thought about this match, well, Kurt Angle went in as a champ and went out as a champ. Basically, that's all you need to know if you want to know who's the winner. This DVD came out last year. There's actually a bundle, I believe, is at Walmart right now. Where you get this DVD, plus you get the Triple H DVD. That's where I got this DVD from. Overall, I like this. At first I didn't like it, and then when I started watching it, I was like, this is actually a great DVD. I give this about 4 out of 5 stars. This is a 3-disc set, as you may know. This era will never, ever, ever be repeated. So they'll never ever have this error again. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.